Welcome back, Art of Dragon, bringing you a updated deck list for the Disaster Dragon build for the March 2012 ban list, which we'll probably end up putting a video up for that too, just because everyone likes to rant, and I do too, and so does my other friend. So I don't go into too much detail about the ban list because everyone knows it sucks. So, and the idea is to show the Disaster Dragon build off with the extra in the side deck this time. Um, just got some raw yellows, so I was able to get some extra cards that I needed. So we'll just go into it. Um, Still three Red Eyes Metal. The boss monster of the deck. This lets you do so much. Annoys people to death. Great card. 3 Drago. I don't know. It's just him. He's the meta killer for that BLS that didn't get banned. So it's still gonna be awesome. This format. It's gonna stop BLS. It's gonna stop Chaos Variant. It's gonna stop Hunter. It's gonna stop something from Insectors that I can't remember what it was because I'm a scrub, and it's just good. I love it. I'm keeping it at 3. It's always gonna be at 3 until BLS gets banned, or they limit it, and I'm forced to put it down. Triple Wyvern. I was thinking about putting this to 2. I didn't. I don't think I am. It's still a great 1800 beat stick. I love the effect. Not a lot of things remove in the format. It's just a whole bunch of destruction. Windups destroy, Insectors destroy, Dino Rabbits destroy. I mean, the only cards they have to remove are with those BLSs, and if I can keep the BLS from coming onto the board, then I don't have to worry about any of my monsters getting removed. So I like him at 3. He brings back the boss monster. Went back to 2 Delta Flyer. Well, I guess from my other video, it's been 2 Delta Flyer. I was practicing, or putting it down to 1, putting it to 2. I like it at 2. Plain and simple. The plays I can get off the synchroing. Get Stardust to the graveyard, or summon Stardust correctly, get him to the graveyard, and just abuse it with Red Eyes Darkness Metal. It creates horrible situations for my opponent. They can't Dark Hole, they can't Torrential Tribute as off. 2 Torrential Tributes, having Stardust back every turn no matter what is awesome, this format. Went to 2 Exploded Dragon. Mainly because I'm not running Mass Dragons anymore, and I still need dragon targets. Exploded Dragon's a great dragon. His effect just runs into a Christia, runs into a BLS, runs into a boss monster, and just takes it out of the field for me. So having him at 2, I don't want to say it's dead. I see it more often, of course. Sometimes I see it when I don't want to see it. So it's just sitting there. I don't really need to use it for anything. It's still level 3. I can still make Oliviar plays, Leviathan plays. I can make a level 6 Synchro, level 7 Synchro with Delta Flyer. So it has its uses, but sometimes it just sits in my hand. And today, actually, got my triple Thunder King Ryo. I haven't really play tested it very much because I just got them, but I am assuming that if people didn't like 3 Drago, they're not gonna like the extra 3 Thunder King. It's just gonna shut down even harder. Like first turn, I can just go into Thunder King or Drago. It's 6 cards that stop special summonings. They're all 6 1900 beaters, and just his added effect of no adding cards to your hand. So it's like draw him, I draw a pot, duality, then summon him, and it just cock blocks my opponent's duality, their searches. The wind up loop stops unless they can get it off the field, because that means they can't search their deck for any of the windups for Carriers and Mighty's effect. So it's really just a good card first turn, especially with the Drago. So I have 6 cards I can stop spell summoning. I think it's solid. 2 Veiler. A lot of people are running 3. I only have 2, so I'm running 2. I really don't want 3. I think I'll start clogging the hand. You know, windups, like I keep saying, windups and Zectors and Dino Rabbits and stuff. They're a really big threat, especially if you're competitively playing. But the thing is that they're not the only decks that exist. You know, other people are still gonna be playing other decks. You know, maybe Valor might not help out as much as it would against other top tier decks. So having it at 2 is okay. If I get another one, I might play test 3. I'm not sure though, so I'm keeping it at 2 right now. 2 DD Crow. Honestly, I would love to have Maxis. I mean, who wouldn't? I guess. I would love to have the Maxis, but I don't. So I decided to main 2 DD Crow, which, after the YCS, I did some research on YouTube and listened to some people that I follow. And, people like, for instance, Jaywalk Kid said that while he was at YCS Atlanta, Maxis were so dead. They do nothing to Inzectors. He was saying he was summoning them and being his opponent down. And I feel like DD Crow, no matter what the situation, no matter what the deck, first game DD Crow can always be live. Unlike Maxi. Maxi can just be dead, and it can be dead all game. You can just find out, and you can just if a person has a deck like a TG deck. They don't go off on your turn or on their turn very often. They just float, and you can't really effectively use Maxi to its full potential, especially against decks that aren't the top tier meta. So having DD Crow, I think, is just a better option for me, especially since I don't have the money for the Maxi, and it's just always live. So you just have to learn how to play it smart and know when to crow, what to crow, how to crow. I'm kidding. Magics, going to 3 duality. Yeah, it's not very. Enough said. This is different. 3 MST. I believe that the meta's for the back row, it's going to slow down. I don't think people are going to, first turn set 3-4 cards. I don't think people are going to over-invest in their fields. Having a Heavy Storm, first turn, draw a Heavy Storm, of course, everyone's going to love having a Heavy Storm first turn. It's just a great card to draw into first turn. However, mid-late game, you draw into the Heavy Storm, and it's not going to help as much. Let's say if you're in control and you draw a Heavy Storm, it's basically a dead draw. You have 3 set, your opponent has nothing set, you draw the Heavy Storm, you could have really used the monster that's coming next, or you could have really just used the MST. You could just get the MST, set the MST. And next turn, if they draw something, they set something, you just chain MST. You don't have to worry about it. Heavy Storm, I don't know, it's still my side, because, it's Heavy Storm. You can't just not have it, but I'm maining 3 MST for now and see how that works out. 1 Dark Hole, because it's Dark Hole. Future Fusion, because you have to run Future Fusion. It's a great card, especially first turn. It just sets up your graveyard for the win. Moss Reborn, Book of Moon. Nothing too drastic here. And like I said, this is going to be the March 2012 format, so I'm running the 3 call. 3 call is insanely good in Dragons. It's probably insanely good in a lot of other decks too, but just the fact that I can get to reuse him, I can reuse him, and I can reuse him. I can, if I feel like something bad's going to happen to me this turn, I can chain call to something or just activate call and get my clock blockers out. Or my turn, or end of their turn, call my Red Eyes and just set up my next turn to special summon a whole shit more dragons. So 3 call in the dragon deck, too good. Solar Brigade, because it's Solar Brigade. Yeah, if you don't run Solar Brigade and you expect to win in competitively, I mean, I know the TG guy won with just like what? I think he just won with a warning. I don't even think he ran Solemn, but it's just one of those cards like late game. If you have your field set and you set the Solemn, and it's just like you feel more confident, just so much more protection, and you can just swing and not have to worry about anything. 2 Torrential Tribute, because I can. And 2 Compulse. Compulse, Bottomless. I don't know. I have a debate on which ones I would rather run, but I'm using Compulse right now, just because they summon the tuner, they supposed to summon something else. I can just be like, bounce the tuner, they exceed summons like bounce to exceed, and then they don't have field presence at all, and their materials go back to the grave. But yeah, tell me what you think about that. I'd like to know your opinions on this. Should I run the 2 compulse or should I run the 2 bottomless? I don't know. I have the bottomless in my side deck, but I'm so confused. I really want to know what you guys think about that. Going on to the extra deck, I run 1 Liviar, 1 Leviathan, 1 Windup, Zenmeister. Cards funny. I don't know if people are kind of like, huh? Like, Windup Zenmeister, this fool's on something that he shouldn't be on. But just his ability, when you have a setup filled with my dragon out, he's out a turn, I summon, use his effect, summon, exceed, get this back, activate his effect, ditch, flip, flip, effect, bring that back, and it's just, next turn I can do the same. It just sets up the field, gives more presence, and they're just kind of more like, fuck, like, they have to get over more, they have to come back for more. The synchros are kind of blah. I don't have the best synchros in the world, unfortunately. That's why probably one of the reasons why I didn't show him last time. But Red Archfiend, just because he's a 3000 beat stick and he can just get over defense monsters, especially if people try to stall with Marshmallons or Spirit Reapers or something, and I just attack automatically. The effect automatically destroys all defense monsters. It helps out. Black Lean for burn, Colossal because it's Colossal, Dark Hand because it's Dark Hand, Stardust. I want to run 2 Stardust. I just need to get the other one and find out what to take out for its place. Black Rose because Black Rose, Ancient Fairy because I don't know why. 3000 defense, I guess. I guess I could take this out for another Stardust. Gaia because 2600 beater for 6. Brio because it's probably the best. Oh, my phone. Probably the best synchro in the game now, since Trish is going to be banned. I mean, it's just, the effect is broken as fuck. Android, because I don't have my Catastor. 500 Dragon, because, you had to have the future fusion target. And my Chimera Tech. And real quick, I'll just go through my my side. I got 2 alternate print Cyber Dragons. Probably want to run 3. Oh my god. Probably want to run 3. 1 sec. Okay. Gosh. Cyber Dragons. I'm not that popular, believe me. I don't know why this is happening during the video. 2 Cyber Dragons. Probably gonna put it to 3. 1 Prime. 2 very nice D prisons. Here's the 2 bottomless. Tell me what you think about the bottomless and the compulses. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Probably don't need to run these. Probably don't. But if I run into a Chaos deck or a Chaos variant of a deck, side these in. It's pretty much having 4 Solemn Warnings in your deck. And my Heavy Storm. I still have 5 spots in my extra deck or my side. Tell me what you think also. What I could fill in for the other 5 spots. Think like Electric Virus or something for the Dino Rabbit matchup. I don't know what else though. That's the only problem. I'm trying to think other cards that side well against the windups and whatnot, but yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you'd like to, help me out a little bit. The more people that get to watch these videos, the more people will get to subscribe. The more YouTube helps me out, and then I can start helping you guys out. Contests, card giveaways, things like that nature, but you have to get off the floor first, and only one way to do that is to get the support from the community. So thanks again for watching. Rate, like, comment, do whatever you'd like to do, and I'll talk to you guys later.